During the rites, hold right click to hold the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage you deal if the orb flies through. Neat. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next on the agenda, keeping chasing stars until we're free. Until we're free. Until we're free. Here, here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Headwind turns to you. Reader, come with me, while the stars are still out. What do you want, bud? You and Headwind walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Headwind wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Why can't... I want to be helpful. They have not asked me to participate firsthand. Why? Why cannot conduct the rites? You ask Headwind why he and his companions did not invite me to participate in the rites firsthand, and relied on only your guidance. He maintains his eye contact and smile. Good question, my friend. I haven't yet. Do you want to play that a little bit later? I'm pretty much free all day, Zach. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that. Oh, gotta get in voice. Oh, shit. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that. And many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again and I'll tell you about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Gaze at the stars, seek out the destination. Gold, the South Star. I want it to be... telling me where. Is that a spider? Spooky. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. He turns to the other. How's it going, rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No signs of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're heading to the Spring of Jumur. According to this guys, the Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. At dawn, we're off. Yeah, if you want, we can play Survivor here in a little bit. I just wanted to get into this game because this game is holy shit cool. Who wants to talk to me? Jody, what's up? I sensed Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Reader, rummaging about in the wagon once more. Tell me something now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but you do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Jodariel wishes to know if you fear her. Admit she can be a bit intense. I'm very much aware that she could snap me like a twig at any moment. Feel free, man. Do what you have to do. I'm literally going to be around until about 6 p.m. And then I'm just getting dinner. After that, I'm more than happy to stream again. I have today and tomorrow off, too, so those are big stream days for me. Which is going to be awesome. Yeah, she's spooky. You tell her in a careful way that you have done your best thus far not to cross paths with her and wish to stay in her good graces. Indeed. It's comforting to know that my mere presence instills fear. One day perhaps you too shall grow some horns if you survive this place. That day shall put the fear you feel in some perspective. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. I really like her character. Her design is the coolest shit. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Jodariel lost -1 hope. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry, Jody. In the common room, you may review some various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their prospective paths forwards in the enlightenment and the rites. The free spirit. He wanders in the downside in the way to regain his freedom and return to his home. Pretty basic. Personal, nomad. Past, outrider. Astral sign, unknown. Sentencing, crime, unknown. Motive, unknown. Years exiled, unknown. Observations. He is the one who nursed you back from the brink after finding you in the downside. His genial manner suggests that life in exile has not yet broken his spirit. He wears a bronze clasp identical to that of Jodariel, suggesting that two of them may have met before exile. He has not yet revealed what he did to earn his sentence. Jody. She's a grim, long-time resident of the Tagona Cosmos surviving there. Boom. Observations. She seems to be responsible for the Black Wagon's security. Her features suggest that she has lived in exile much longer than the others. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze clasp with the Commonwealth blood border suggest a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence you do not yet know. Rookie! He is an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. He was a trafficker. Neat. Observations. He seems to be the most well-connected of the masked wanderers who found you, and knows something of the land. He has a rather opportunistic disposition, and his ostentatious clothing suggests a lucrative background in the mercantile business. Even still, you do not know for sure what he did to earn his sentence. Neat! Oh god. I can just press escape. Book of Rights. Any new pages? No. God. Close. I want to break it. Hey. Hey. Are you alive yet? Alright. Continue on. I really like the fold out identity of this thing. Engage the rockets. The Jomur Valley. The climate here in Jomur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Girl! Ooh! Look at this druid-looking motherfucker. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home or any one of us, but at present we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. That's really cool. See, when she was do it, my first thought was that we were about to see Jodariel curb stomp a little girl, but there's the hidden kindness underneath. I like it. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You're so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First, the reader? Now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take every mite-bitten drive imp we find now too? Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who? Sandalwood? Who's Sandalwood? The apparent name of the mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Ruki. I thought you said he asked if we find someone fit to I thought you said he asked we'd find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Beside, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that just yet. So, can I come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think. But I don't know for sure. It's just, back home, they called me lots of names. Like, for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just 'cause you got gray hair. That's it. My name. It rhymes with gray. My name. They called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. She got spooky, intense eyes. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. Oh, it's Faye. She's very Faye-like. Let's go with Faye. You suggest that the stowaway's girl name is Faye. Why, that's it. My name is Faye. My name is Faye. Where I am from, they call me Faye the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. She's a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and unshakable sense of curiosity. I like her. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Yay, Faye! Welcome up. The Black Wagon arrives in somewhat peaceful stretch of the Jomer Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Consider my options. Ooh, who wants to speak? Hey, Faye. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, reader. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thanks for your hospitality. The way that she says that makes me think that she's, like, English. Thanks for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I am older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He'll take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance in case the scribes are watching. Bye, reader. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Anything new? Cobwebs, bye-bye. Keep this place clean. Good housekeeping is a sign to, of sure victory. Hey. Hi, Dryvamp. You live yet? Okay. So can we use little girl? Guess not. Consider your options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of the book shall pass the time. Okay, like, I know that I've been saying this a lot, but just Supergiant Games has such a knack for soundtrack. Like, the theming of like this kind of like steel guitar, like just kind of piddling in the background is just awesome. If you were here for the beginning of the stream, I played the first song on the original soundtrack, which is, you know, still done by Darren Korb. Still an amazing composer, still an amazing soundtrack maker, and also a great voice actor. You can join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations, in which you make yourself useful. Use what time I have. So, today, reader, us, we shall be either foraging for resources, stash of goods, mentor a companion, teach them the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly, or study in private. So, get gold, study by myself, or teach other people. Let's teach other people. We're useful. Having gleaned knowledge in the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path grows towards enlightenment is personal, you will have time to mentor them one at a time. Well, she already has a skill, and I like Ruki. He's fast on his own. Let's see if we can get Headwin a little more time. Sure thing, friend. I appreciate the offer. Where to begin? You illustrate to Headwin some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can remove and act as one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Haha! Oh wow, that was a lot of time. I think I'm beginning to understand some of all of this, my friend. Choose a mastery for Headwin. Headwin is allies regain. Can you tell that getting tongue-tied here? So, Marks of the Master General. Rights of the Masters, enhancing a nomad's skill and versatility. Gul Gothanian never ordered an assault in which he did not participate firsthand. Bonds of the Saurian Legion. Masters over rights, enhancing a nomad's influence over his triumvirate. Though many were conscripted in the Master General's Legion, many more simply volunteered. So, Headwin and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly. Or Headwin gains 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. He's a buffer. Thank you for the lesson, my friend. It's given me a lot to think about. Continue. Nobody wants to talk to me, right? Nobody wants me? No more revealed pages? Great. I mean, I suppose they would let me know. No more cobwebs. Oh. Gotta get used to that backspace mechanic. Continue the journey. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Well, what is the benefit? Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomer Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Goal of the 8 Scribes. Fall Flat. The south route across the Jomer Valley is riddled with barren rocks and bone. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jomer the 8 Scribes. Glue Hive? So strong, swift. Speed. We go for speed. We're going the distance. We're going for speed. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the stark badlands of Fall Flat. This was the path that Jomer Manymane ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence, him and all his friends, here in the sand, in the air and all about? At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. +1 quickness. Woo! En route to the streams of Jomura, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Haruki insists you take a look after you settle in. Slug market. Yeah, first let's talk. Headwin, what's up? Headwin motions for you to join him. He's easygoing. Smile soon fades. You asked before how you can't conduct the rites yourself. It's a fair question, and I wanted to respond. It's not that we don't think you could do it. I told you when you met, you're tougher than you look. It's just your connections to those books, to us. We need your guidance out there in the field. We can't do this ourselves. I've made that clear. You've made that clear. You're our reader. Out of all of us, you have the most important job. Nor do we have a substitute if you decide that the job is not for you. He pauses for a moment, and his expression softens. Look, We'll help each other to get out of here. And as for the rights, we don't want you to feel left out. Every time we go out there, you're there with us as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for hearing me out. He nods to you in a reassuring way as he departs, leaving you to consider what he said. Another chapter, another chapter. Is it? Oh, cool. So there's multiple pages beyond that. So, can I go back in pages? Neat. You can, like, turn it like an actual book. The Last Emperor. The words of Golgothanian, the Master General. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mer? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mer paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legion, nor for his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day, he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Neat. God. Supergiant, why do you make such good games? I'm just saying. Where you can value... Slug Market, let's do this. Ooh, neat. Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. Greentail, been a while and all that. Hey Ron, how's it going? God, ugly son of a bitch. Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well. Let's just say you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, so... As Ron keeps blathering, Rookie signals for you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there should be something here connected to the rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn off some of our stuff to make the trade. Oh, and don't worry about Falcon, Ron. So anyways, you guys got something you want? That black one you got, the black bloom you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. Here you go. Let's see what we want first. Ooh. Is this a one use or is this kind of forever? Lunar glass while carrying the orb. The bear moves faster than the usual 10%. Ooh. I really like that. Moon crest. Oh. Let's buy this one. 200. Christ alive. Here you go. We can proceed. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail. Though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you gonna take something off my hands here or what? Oh, so I can just take the moon crest? Oh, neat. Okay. It's one of a kind thinger you got there, you know, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well. Thanks. That's fucking multicolored sausages. Slug. It's pretty great. Apparently, just only one of us posers can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Decide who shall wield it. Rookie, we gonna put this right up there for you, bud. Since you helped me get it, buddy. Anyway, Dad over here, his feet. You know, we've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other out from the hoofing around, and so you see. Oh, he's riding his dad. Rookie indicates to you now would be a good time to depart. Interact to ask him to please be quiet. No, I can't do that. That's a little rude. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like him. Seems real nice, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him to shut up. Commence the rite. Anything? Anybody? Nobody? Okay. Next rite. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you know Faye is approaching. you notice that she too is wearing your companion's raiment. We can go home. Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dariel. I thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. Wonder what her abilities are. Do I get to use her? I mean, I'm sure that that's the case. During the rites, avoid the auras of those of your adversaries and banish them with their own. You lose your aura when you grasp the orb.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch.
Sorry.
Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man, Delbert. I hail you, exile of the Night Wings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Delbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. We do not need to greet them, Father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith and show the appreciation the Night Wings have returned. Delbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands to you a small talisman. Tailwind crest. Ooh, neat. Thank you. What a kind boy. That cur was very kind. And his son was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be their call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? I did just upgrade Headwind.
Shall conduct this rite.
Who sits out? Alright, let's see her stats. What does she do? Oh, she's a little quicker though. She's a savage. What is her, like, abilities? Sprint. She appears to be a vagabond who has wandered the downside for some time and has somehow managed to get by. Her simple and sincere demeanor suggests that she was likely shunned by the Commonwealth and would have been considered savage by the standards there. She seems unusually interested in the legends of the 8 scribes. Alrighty, Hedwin. Yeah, I know. So what's his quickness? It's 13. Hers is naturally 17. His presence is stronger and his hope is a little stronger. I want to try her out. Let's see how she does. Oh, that's choosing who to use. Okay. Okay, I see. I fucked up.
Faye.
Come on, Faye. Oh, me? Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too. Jadariel, it's your time.
Jodariel.
As you will. Big lady. Well, look at you, chum, making the tough calls. Fine, whatever, I'll sit down. Oh, I just realized that I've been not super conducive to him. Nightwings, I trust you are well prepared for these old eyes, yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, now let me show you. Boink.
Commence.
Oh god. Oh. It's
The
it.
Night Wings thus assert themselves.
Damn. No. Uh-oh.
Oh. Brilliantly done.
Nailed it. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jummer many main blessing unto this eve. Perhaps our chances come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, father. Please, keep fighting. Collect mood drops. Ooh, neat.
A boon come from the stars themselves, which shall be enough
No.
to buy.
Got it. Nailed it.
Yes.
God, she's quick.
Now take it. Absolution.
Crushing it.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Mart.
Too bad for that.
Mart.
And it is done.
Good job, Jodaria.
The Night Wings prevail. It was a glorious performance, I must say.
Yay. You did it.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
We did it. I think we did. I think we did. Alas, in doing so, we set back the family we confronted. Exiles of the Nightwing, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense, we are the fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing less. Now, let's go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
She gonna ding?
A flash
Oh.
of inspiration for next time.
Oh. Close enough.
Until the stars align.
Hello. Excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? What? What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. Oh, I did not know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but all this, it's very new to me, and I thought maybe you can't be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me to not speak with any of you, but I have to go. Wait, Ulmer, I think that was your name. What, was that even your name? Wait. Oh. Wonder what their connection is. He shifted away, that man. As you return to the wagon after thwarting the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all the time. You join the others and search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. What a journey we made. Whoa, dead person. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley, towards the cairn of Haub, then. Cursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan, Shaq's 6 shoulders. That's right, we have to risk it. Well, or what if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him, on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Rookie. After having overcame the fate with the ease last night, you find Rookie off on his own. You sense he wants to talk to you about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. Well, look what we have here, if it isn't my good chum. Oh yeah, I'm mad. You'll bet I'm mad. Who wouldn't be, if they don't get to run around in the cold wearing old robes? Good thing the other managed to scrape by without my help. He complains like this for some time and then... Okay, it's out of my system now. I'm off for a quick walk, you know what I mean? He departs to check things outside. You sense that he no longer has misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned about present than the missing minstrel. Oh, wanted to tell you that I love you still, Rookie. Get those cobwebs out. Ooh. Humming softly. Investigating. Rookie is nearby. Meow. Sorry. Okay, I think that's all the cobwebs, yeah? Continue the journey. There's still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jodariel tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you are headed. You consider where to search for him. Let's trust good old Headwind. As you travel through the barren wastes of Gluhive, Headwind seems more ill at ease than usual. There is no sign of the missing minstrel. Sorry about this, Jody. I had a hunch he must have come this way. Would that our hunches be more dependable, but do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refused to say much more for now. I wonder if we would have found him by going the other way, or if it would have been scripted that no matter what, we wouldn't have. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming! They're coming for us! We have to be ready, we have to! Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Prepare for the night. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Nobody? Anybody? Neat. Prepare. They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments and the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rites. Edwin turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, reader. Please, you have to let me, and the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jadariel exchanges looks with Hedwyn. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Let's go, Faye. Whoa. That howling sound. It means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. More. Oh, so I can move still. Neat. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. More. I think there's many more. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Oh god. Oh god. Ah. No. Shit. This is not great. Oh man. How's the Pyre doing? Is it over now, at last? Oh, I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts. Just then, Faye spots something creeping towards her. Who? What? That's not great. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble to check out on Faye. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Squeaky! Oh, isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Squee-hoo! You sense a depth of experience within this creature, at least judging by Drive-Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Squee-kitty-kitty-kee! He seems welcoming. Aha! I can understand this moaf. The Drive-Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, other Drive-Imps stare at him with something like reverence. Yay! Hi, little imp. See, I thought she was about dead. I thought she was gonna... Oh, hey. What's up, buddy? You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Kitty, 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 kitty. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates that he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. Kraha! He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. And he looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. Seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs and urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his new brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Blarb blarb. Uh-oh. Cobwebs. Barp. Barp. We'll make something of this place yet. Onward. Onward we press. Lick sand. Neat. Hedwin orders the wagon to halt somewhere in the stark badlands of the Jomura Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from far approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then, the imp rushes out to whoever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever's approaching, although in an almost joyous way. The lone minstrel. Oh, who's this motherfucker? Tiazo, it's good to see you. And you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Tiazo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. Then we meet my client. He shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I will not interfere. But I mean to accompany. Would that be alright? Hedwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I'm sometimes called Tarek. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. He rejoins. Huzzah! I thought he was gonna be like a serial killer, sorry. He like joins the rights against us and whatnot. The cairn of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next ride is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon, at your leisure. Hey, a slug market. What is that here? So it's like the jukebox. That's really neat. Tiazo's theme. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself on the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something in the Book of Rites, which means you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods to you and steps away. Next page, the rope collar. In the words of Golgothanian, the Master General, it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it, whispered in the ear that the Kelmer rope collar, his elder most trusted aid, would that I slew that man myself. He was a simple and brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor farther still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition to the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. So we unlock it as we go. Neat. Oh, so it doesn't stay with us. Oh wait, this fucker. Well, hey guys, fancy running around to you on this side of the sand. So what can I do you for? Ron? How'd you make it all this way ahead of us? Hey, come on now, Master Greentail. We just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, is seeing as you've been such good customers and all, is provide for you a sample little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought this Mooncrest thinger from me last time, why, I'm thinking you could just use this. And I got more if you want. A pinch of stardust. Thanks, Ron, for the sample. So we got 75 bold. Got more. Not gonna acquire that. Lucrative contract. Ooh. After banishing the barrier gains +1. So we get 10 gold if we just banish 10 dudes. I want that lunar glass, so let's keep it. See you guys. Bye, buddy. Are the cobwebs gone? There. Cobweb's basically gone. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Haub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then, from out of nowhere, charges in a gnarly gangly cur. I like gnarly too. This guy's the most metal. This looks like a DeviantArt fanfiction character. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. It's troublemaking cur who throws on the feet of the triumvirate who's standing against him. Oi, will you look at this lot? Even one of you got one of our own. Consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate. You realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Boy, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know who's back there you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm going to make sure all of you regret it. Because why not? Sounds good. Sounds good. The cur Barker laughs at his pack and stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. What a change in the soundtrack.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed Cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs who stand against on this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on, you lot, let's boil some blood! Then Rookie pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense that he means it. You'd make a mental note to ask him about his history with Barker whenever the time permits. It's alright, Rookie. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A little creature wearing a tiny raiment appears at the lone minstrel's side. That's adorable. Squeaky. Tizo seems volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rights. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance. He seems excited to demonstrate his favorite trick. Reader, influencing Tizo makes some getting used to. However, he is inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Neat. Well done as ever, Tizo. Squat. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Now let us begin.
You,
Tizo,
Jodariel,
Jodariel,
and Headwind.
Hedwig. Very well.
Our adversary shall be quick. Be ready. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys, let's get him.
Begin.
Meow.
In honor of the scribes.
Amazing. Amazing. Nailed it.
Exactly by the book.
Textbook. Nailed it.
Their flame has died a little. To each his own. Spectacularly done.
Good job, Jodariel. Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and we're proper angry now. Ow! Oh, you go, boy.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather bask in the purified flame.
5 more damage.
Once more like that and
Oh,
we are
God.
finished here. Good.
Whew. Nailed. Oh no! Nuh-uh.
Your exiles all are banished, I'm afraid.
And we did it. Too easy 5 meat Barker, you bitch.
Yet again. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The rite is complete.
Ha! Yes, me too. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I can't believe you shoddy lot showed us what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you a tad more serious next time. Till then you'll just have to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, He remembers everything, you hear?
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all of this really is their doing, isn't it? Welcome to enlightenment, dear bud. May instantly turn banished by moving to where they fell. Interesting. Oh, that's a good one. Let's do that one. More speed. We seem to be going for a swiftness build here. Almost.
Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired.
Yay, Tizo.
Avails itself to simple
Solemn respect for the rites and the myriad complexities. Secrets of the accursed imp. Rites masteries unleash an imp's latent and somewhat terrifying powers. Or, the masteries of Lights of the Swallow. Rite masteries enhancing an imp's utility to the rest of his triumvirate. So, super speed fly or banish drops a moon sigil, transport to from. I like that one.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe. Until the next.
Splendid was your guidance to the Night Wings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek.